Hey, what's up, John? Jeremy here. I'm going to throw down an idea for you. I know that you're pretty far away, so I just want to get your input on something. I might get some friends to put their input on this too, just to see, kind of like map it out and see if it's a possibility. Okay, so right now, working on a project, Sports Hall of Fame. Okay, and let's look at a website. Okay, so we have our main website, and I apologize if it's the drawing's not that great because I'm drawing through the screen. So that's the front end of the website. In the back, let's go with 3 mirrors. All right, so we're going to have English, French, and we'll just say third language right now. That could be down the road. All right. Now, in the main website, let's go with a masthead, drop down menus with at least 3 drop downs. We'll just say one is programs, 2 is events, 3 is about us. And again, I apologize, I'm writing really fast here. Okay, so we have 3 drop downs. We're going to have a search engine. Okay, so here's the masthead and the search engine, the 3 drop downs. This will be for possibly a Sports Hall of Fame. I just want to get your input here. So the first one, programs, events, and about us. So under programs, this could be annual nominations for athletes, coaches, and founders. It could be an online form, which could pump out an app on the back end for us. And then there could also be traditional PDF download. Events could be talking about upcoming events and fundraisers. About us, that has maybe a history about the hall, board, media bucket. And what we'll do here, so in our main window, let's go with 5 stories. We'll call, for the news, highlights or headlines, pardon me. And then what we'll do is, as we're generating more stories, this will archive down into your headlines. On the right side here, let's go with a online blog. Then we'll have buttons. The buttons will link to, let's go with merchandise, then volunteers. Okay, and anything else we come up with. Now, for kids and for accessibility, we can have at the bottom quick links, sitemap, so people can plug right in and go right to a subpage. So all of these would be subpages. Again, programs would have things that the hall could offer, from annual induction, events is upcoming events, fundraisers, about us, your blog, highlights, headlines, direct sitemap, buttons that link to the subpages. Under about us is the media bucket. Now, what would happen in the back end is we need something that's kind of easy enough that you can plug in copy or images or content, and then you can do it all at once if you needed, or we can hide a French or even a Mandarin third language website. Now, the reason for, I was thinking these, and all of these would have to be good for not only your traditional web, but also your mobile tech. Right here, as you see, there's interactive data posts. This is on my Mac right here. So I wonder if there's a way to connect the website right to the data post and have this touch screen, so that right here, no matter where you are, if you're physically at the location, you can see information there, which is consistent with the website and your mobile, and also it's accessible anywhere from anywhere in the world. All right. The reason for this here, the different languages, French and maybe Mandarin, because this could be a tourism destination. So somewhere on the touch screen, the software might have to include the opportunity to switch languages. This might be good for visitors or new immigrants to the region. So we could partner with a multicultural council and our destination marketing organization to look at that. I'm just trying to see what kind of code and what stuff we need now in the front end of development of this site to have that. Okay. So again, we can hide these. I don't know if when we get our host name, do we have to get this and this, like whatever the web hosting name is, have the French in, or is it on the back? Is this just one page and then there's different windows which pump out the different information on the front end? Okay, so just take a look at that. Let me know your thought. You might have to watch over again. Let's go to another concept here. One of those subpages is going to be under programs, can talk about inductees. So every inductee, and again, this is really horrible drawing, will have a subpage So there's going to be an image, name, background, bio. So at the end here, we're going to hyperlink to different media. Okay, so without giving too much info away, it might be hyperlinked to one of our print media, and then this will come up with a digital archive of all the photos, content, stories, and digital stuff that's been accumulated over their lifetime of achievement. Now this here, if we had someone plug all this in and pull all this data from their archives, how would that affect this? So that's something to think about. And lastly, let's just go with a couple websites here. And I'm going to show you where the direction of this is going, possibly down the road. Okay, so the website I just showed you here, right, would be one website. Here is a cluster of websites. Okay, we'll call this the fleet, and this is the flagship. Okay. Okay, let's say this is the Sports Hall of Fame website that you just saw there. Okay, imagine that each of these websites were running the same engine, but they have different skins on top. We can label the buttons and menus differently. What I would like to know is, say if you have, this is a Hall of Fame website, this is a kid sport website, this is a games website, and this is a league website. And again, apologies for the writing. So we have the same engine, different skins. And do you think, okay, the Hall of Fame website, say if these are individual websites on their own, but they could feed a mother site. Okay, and what would happen is, depending on when certain stories are there, can this mother site pull information to the main site? So even if 4 people are on at different times, they pull information to populate this website, and then also a person can go in the back end here and pop out information for this website. Now, the Hall of Fame website is one. Kid Sport is a fundraising program that supports under-resourced kids with the opportunity to play in sport. This would be more content, online application forms, and also PDF downloads. A games website, this could be for various events. With our municipalities, it could be in a different year, like Windsor2014.ca, Amherstburg2016.ca, etc. and stuff. So this could be hidden, and we could always get the domain name and then update that accordingly. League websites is if we're running different leagues for different sports, and then people can go to this website. But everything here would populate this mother website. Now, working with different municipalities and, say, a destination marketing organization, is it possible for people to go to this mother website, which connects them to this, and book facilities or programs? Municipalities use a class program, which we can talk about later. And then through this website, is it possible to book hotel rooms and any other thing that supports tourism programs? All right, so what we're pulling is all the sports information, have one central hub of sports information, which pulls all this together: Hall of Fame, Kid Sports, future games and tournaments, and also leagues. It would have all the content for all the different sports organizations, sports businesses, and it supports this website. Now here we have multiple municipalities, so I don't know if we would need to interface with multiple sites, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm just throwing this out there now, but the focus is this website. It would have to be a standalone website first with its own domain name, and again, there would have to be different mirrors which we can hide in the current time. And for this, the French, we'd have to probably go Canada French, just to be PC, and then we can figure out this later. And last but not least, it would have to be an online payment. We'd have to have e-commerce for donations, PayPal, to link to our bank account to order stuff. So think about this, and then there's that there. And then what do we need for down the road to make additional websites which feed one major website which interfaces with multiple websites? Thanks a lot. Hope this helps.